So that's
Wow.
it. It's pretty
It has this
straightforward.
ritual theme.
No, it's not ritual. I'll
Um,
explain that in a
what's the
second.
word? That it's ritual now.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not.
Okay,
It's not
what
what
is
we're
it?
shooting for. Why you see these stones? Because these stones are all from the hills.
Are you
So
kidding
it's
me?
this entire space like a green concept. So everything is reusable stuff. So
Oh,
when we built a house on the hill there, when we blasted the mountains, the rocks came out. We use it for everything you see
are
here.
you
So
kidding me?
everything was reused. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. This is like my first official vlog as a married woman. Clack it, clack it. My friend is celebrating her birthday, and she invited me. I've never been there before, and it's really far. So it's like about 45 minutes drive. That's like far. I hope to have a good time. Today is a Friday, and I generally don't like going out on Fridays, but I'll do anything for her. But she's been amazing. Yeah, I'll see you guys there. See ya. Before Boots will carry me. Oh, it's been amazing somehow, self. Because of the. I swear. And then, we just arrived at the place. Hi, Uncle Jay. I already caught you, no need. But this is what here looks like. Oh my goodness, this is the real desert sand. Thank God I wore sneakers because what would have become of me? This is a wellness center. What do you call it? Green what? Oh, greenhouse. But I bet for people they see far.
Ow, even worse. So
So,
yeah, so toilets for females and male, and then over the side is showers and lockers. I don't think we need that today, but if we do, I can always get it open. It's probably locked for now. If anyone is getting to the pool, they're probably going to dry off. Then I guess you will use that. So it's up to you, really.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's
Wow.
it. It's
It
pretty
has this
straightforward.
ritual theme.
No, it's not ritual. I'll explain that in a
What's the
second.
word? That it's ritual now.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not.
Okay,
It's not
what
what
is
we're
it?
shooting for.
What is it?
I will tell you why it looks like this in a second.
But what's this called? Like, what's this kind of decor called? Is it Oriental?
No, it's not. It's supposed to look like I don't know how to call it. I don't have a word for it. So stop it.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
it's
you take my
actually
own word.
yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it.
But this is so beautiful.
why you see these stones? Because these stones are all from the hills.
Are you
So
kidding
it's
me?
this entire space like a green concept. So everything is reusable stuff. So when
Oh,
we built a house on the hill there, when we blasted the mountains, the rocks came out. We use it for everything you
are
see here.
you kidding
So everything
me?
was reused. Yeah.
So people they think, "Far God, I beg, help this my brain."
I need to get a picture here.
Fake YouTuber. Toilet. How does the toilet have this kind of what's it called? Art, yeah. I don't know where they went to. I have to run and catch up with them. Wow, who do we have here? Hi! Good evening, sir.
To be here.
I didn't
It's
know I would
just
see
an
you
hour.
today.
You get the same vibe. You're in there, Pilates.
Hi! Good evening, ma.
So yeah, so it's designed like with that in mind. So this presidential tent we have is like a pilot. Once it's completed, we're just going to test it out for a couple of weeks. If it works out well, we plan to have about 15 of them across People can stay over. We
It's
can.
try to be like how they call it, like cottages, like a resort
Yes,
kind of
yes,
thing, yeah?
yes, yes. Very similar.
Yeah.
The only difference is that it's very wellness themed. So
Okay.
you have to have like yoga sessions, maybe like
Okay.
healthy culinary experiences.
Yeah.
You can have just sessions there for recovery,
Okay.
stuff like that, massage. Yeah. They also have recreational facilities. We're also going to build at the back. We just awarded the contract for that. It's essentially paddle, pickleball, tennis. Yeah. Stuff like that.
Perfect getaway.
Yeah. So you can stay here. You just pop in over the weekend. But most times we get used a lot more on the weekends than the weekdays. Because again, people are just generally most people come in like if you sit down by yourself, like it's the silence. It's nothing.
Wow.
It's nothing. You just always fall asleep.
You're trying to give your people from your own place like the opportunity to work and everything, but at the same time, end of the day, your business kind of fails because they'll take it for granted.
Okay.
Most times it does.
No, it's not even most times. I have
it
had
does.
bad experiences. Almost always.
Yeah.
Especially because they did not usually hustle and trying to get it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
People tend not to appreciate things that is handed to them versus when they have to bang the door down to get access.
There's a Nigerian guy that I had to say no to. And after interviewing him for a consultancy, construction consultancy, and the guy was very disappointed.
I mean,
said,
they don't get it.
It looks like you betrayed them.
Yeah.
You're
and that was in the UK.
And they don't get it. They will always think that why,
He was very disappointed. He called me afterwards and said, "Can I have a chat with you?
Wow.
Like, why did you say no?" And I said, "If I put you in that role, you would have failed."
Would have failed, and
it will shut the door for everybody else.
right?
And
They don't think about that.
you would have struggled.
Yeah.
He would have struggled massively.
Yeah.
And I would have had to invest my own time helping him.
There was a girl I interviewed back in Lagos for a role because I was opening a new location at the time, and I spoke to her. And this was an old friend that recommended me. And the person had left for Canada, so they were not around. I was okay. I'm just gonna get this other person, and they came in very highly recommended.
Sorry.
Seriously, I keep forgetting when I'm saying what you touch. It's like a reset button. Okay, so yeah, they came in highly recommended, and this person was late. Like, it's they came in late, like about 15 minutes. There was no notification before. There's no information. He was saying they were coming back from work. There was a lot of traffic, Lagos traffic. Since I've lived in Lagos, I understand how crazy it is. I was like, okay, maybe it's just unpredictable. You know how it is. I try to make excuses for them. Just get through with it. Now we'll finish the setup interview. It's okay. Do A, B, and C, and send us some videos and come back. And waiting for the videos. She missed the deadline for the videos. I was still making excuses. I was like, okay, maybe this, maybe that. And then the videos came in. They were just really bad. So the technical expert in the interview would give them some cues and say, okay, correct A, B, and C. Let's see if this is actually teachable. Maybe we can still risk it. Came back with the video, same exact thing. Was late again to the next interview. Halas. Yeah, honestly, it's a very hard thing, especially sometimes when you see the potential of someone, and you can almost know that this person can be here, but they just don't see themselves. They're not exerting themselves. It's very exhausting for you that's watching and mentoring. Yeah. No, personal issues are a thing that is I think for me, the way I learned to manage that it was the hard way. And when I did, I had good managers that would say, okay, you know what? How can we best use the talents at this time? Because my business is very hard. It's very customer facing. It's kind of like you.
Yeah.
So if you have a bad day, it shows. Even if you try to, except you don't have regular customers.
Yeah.
If they know you, they know that something is wrong. No matter how you try to fake the smile. So I had to start thinking about how my role can change in that short of time because I still have some flexibility. But not everybody will get that. But
Have a kitchen. Some of them want to do like 5 hours, 6 hours, and they're done for the day. Basically, they're supposed to do like 8 hours. On a nut scale, so basically including break 9 hours.
Yeah.
So someone comes in at 5 in the morning, they do nothing. One point I was so pissed off, so it was really busy. We had like almost 1,000 for breakfast. So I get into the kitchen. We had the e-game at that time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were doing the World, the World Cup. So I come in the kitchen. My sous chef has been there, like he tells me he has 23 years experience, and I'm like, I look at him like, legit. might work with someone who's worked for 1 year, but they do better than what you do. Nothing. Like, what have we been doing? The four of you, things are not done. We open in like an hour's time. We usually have a quick turnaround, you know? Like today we closed breakfast at 11. At 12:30 we're opening for brunch. So guys are running up and down trying to get things done, and you find some chefs are not in a hurry. Just like
It's like
so chill, no sense of urgency.
So it's more behaviors than the technical skills.
yeah. If my exact chief came and for me just standing there doing that, he will ask, Flabby, you have nothing to do. Can I give you work? So every time, I mean, for a kitchen, there's always something to
That's
do,
what I'm
right?
saying.
There's always something to do.
Say this, I did a bit of F&B, but healthy concepts. And one of the chefs I work with, Manny, he would say, the kitchen is not for the weak.
It's not for the weak.
Joe,
and for me, it was
like he makes it sure you quit.
and for me, it was so deep. And when I saw it,
Is he Italian?
Honestly, yeah, he is.
Most times Italians are like that.
and then I look at Khalid and
The
I
seafood that's sacred.
Then I looked at him and I'm like,
time always.
you have to bear
Think you're early.
every minute, every second counts. You have to bear in mind, this is the first time I'm working with ladies, by the way. I've never worked with ladies in my career. I've only worked with guys. Yes.
Okay, and ladies are more sensitive and picky.
Yes, and I don't have time for that. So it was so very hard for me. Like, I don't have to babysit, number one. Because I was never...
You're an Olympian
I was
coach,
never
Olympic
babysat in the kitchen. So it's either... I'm not saying it's either Flavia way or no way, but I'm trying to say is that if you do your job, I'll never be on your face.
So what's the traditional method of heating?
It's usually like they'll have like a heating device, like an electric heating, or like maybe some hot stone stuff they have being heated and that, which kind of creates heat outside. Yeah, but it's like a ceramic thing. So, but we don't. It's not the same as infrared.
So what sauce do you use for this one?
Infrared is like a light base. So every light you see, like outside, one from the sun, has different spectrums of light, right? And there's red light. So all the colors of lights have different frequency and also different sort of like intensity and all that stuff. So what you have from red lights is what we call infrared, and infrared has heating properties.
Infrared, can I spell?
Infrared.
Infrared, okay, infrared, okay. INFRARED.
Yes, it's a spectrum of light. You have red light, you have blue light, you have yellow light, different green light. So light is not white like we think it is. It's got different colors. Yeah, the reason why we are, for example, black is the colors that we emit when light hits us. We absorb the rest. So that's what it's showing. So everything that has color is because of the part of light that they repel and the one that they absorb. The ones that we repel is what we see. That's the color of the object.
How do you know all of these? Like, I know it's your field, but this is quite advanced.
No, I mean, I think if you're into wellness, it's kind of like common knowledge. But when it comes to like what I just know about the colors of light and why things have color, that is just regular high school science.
How do you get into wellness? Was it a passion or you stumbled into it?
I tried to study medicine. Did not work out. I didn't make it through the courts to study it, so I got like health education in public health. So I started working from there, but I just didn't take it because something I found easy. It came naturally to me, but I just felt like it wasn't something I was supposed to be a doctor. So I didn't take it seriously at first. But over time, once I left university, and by this time I was already really good at it. So it was just easy. So when I was looking for a job, my friends was like, "Why are you looking for a job? You already have something that you do very well. Just start your own thing." So that's why I tried to start my own business, and I did a couple of pitches here and there to raise money, and I got hired by one of the persons that were pitching me, and I was pitching to for their own business. That's how I really got in.
Oh, there was a time you started out, and you mentioned that like you grew up in Badagry, right? Like sometimes it feels unbelievable. You come off as someone that grew up in one Silicon Valley-ish kind of place.
It's what happened is my parents just gave me a lot of freedom to learn, and I think it's something that we had in my house that I didn't really appreciate at the time growing up, honestly. But for example, I could use a computer when I was in elementary school. Most people would never have access to a computer.
Yeah, at that time.
Yeah, at that time, it's not like we were actually wealthy. My parents were actually broke. Like, who were living 7 of us in a single bedroom apartment.
Are you serious?
But my father prioritized education so much and learning that he would do everything he can to get this kind of thing. So yeah, we together. He paid it like little by little. And it's like a 10th use computer that I got. Or Pentium 3 at the time, or Pentium 2, I can't remember. With that, and I used that a lot to learn further. And then a lot of things I'm very self-taught to complete.
But security-wise, is it Is it game?
It's Saudi. There's nothing happening.
Oh, it's true.
Generally.
It's true.
Then also we do have security on ground as well.
Okay,
so,
just
we
in
have
case.
cameras every corner. So yeah, it's very hard to do anything that we can't find out later. I just took an interest in that, and I started learning about computers, and that's how I just. So by the time I actually went to school and started studying public health and everything, it wasn't really.
What uni? Unilag?
No, actually, no. I went to Benin.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Uniben is actually like a very good school.
I mean, it was. I don't know if it still is.
I think it is.
Yeah, I saw a ranking. It's like number 10. That would have made me irritate myself. But in our time, it was good. It was highly violent as well. But aside of that, it was a good place where if you wanted to learn, you will. And it wasn't because the school was making it easy for us. It was we used to go to. It was very tough, but the students, found ways to help ourselves. Working and yeah. So I'm actually educated in Nigeria and grew up there. So everything I learned was just dedicated years of repetitive learning work. Yeah. You're sweating already slowly, eh? You're sweating already?
Yeah, I feel hot inside.
Inside, yeah. That's how it works. It's beautiful, actually. I first came across infrared when I got my back injured when I was back home in Nigeria. I was playing sports at the time.
What sport?
No, I used to sprint, but I used to play like things like rugby for fun. So I actually, I used to lift a lot of heavy weights. So at this time I was trying to get way stronger because it helped me with all the kind of like things I'm doing. And I was lifting very heavy weights, and the next thing I snapped my back. And it was one of the worst injuries of my life because it was kind of thing that's very avoidable. You just can't stop blaming yourself. And I did everything I can, physio, everything. Yeah, nothing worked. I used to see this old traditional doctor when got me back in Bedago that would use infrared work. I didn't understand what he was doing at the time, but he used to
most likely he also doesn't understand what he's doing.
Yeah,
he just thinks it's a casual, random stuff.
Whatever the case may be, the guy was ahead of his time. This was before it became a thing, a trend, and all the studies are now back it. Yeah, this was a very long time ago.
It was probably rebranded.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know how it is. So the innovators always ahead of time, and the rest of the world catches up a decade or two later.
Yeah,
and it feels like it's a new thing.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
creatine
true.
now. The supplements or Pilates, anything like people that have done this a long time. Nobody's paying attention.
It was even like traditional where it was not was not exactly fancy.
Yes.
Now I'm beginning to see a lot of ads on YouTube. Tai Chi, military training.
Tai Chi is like over 500 years old.
Yeah, but now it's like a
It's
thing.
not
Tai Chi. I'm like, yo.
It's always been one of those cool things. People yoga became popular first.
Yeah.
That's why Tai Chi didn't get a lot of the limelight, but it's getting that now slowly. But it's very similar to yoga. It's just a more Chinese version of yoga, which is more.
Why do I feel like it would be more intense?
Actually, it's not. It's actually very general. Yeah, yoga can be intense if you really want to push those kind of positions and flows. Way more than Tai Chi actually. But yeah, it can still be intense because Tai Chi has advanced forms that you can use swords, like sword forms, as opposed to just moving your hands through air. So
guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I learned a lot from going to this wellness center and sitting with the co-founder Jerry Ayo, and I hope you also enjoyed this video and found it educating. I think it was more educating than entertaining. So my mind was open, my mind was blown. I learned a lot and also had fun at the end of the day. So thank you for watching to this point. Do well to take care of yourself. Do like, comment, and share. See you later. Toodles.